Saturday, August 19th, 2006, 10 p.m. Elena ran into the kitchen to see a seemingly normal-looking naked man from behind, reaching into an upper cabinet. "Hey, naked dude, are you okay? My name is Elena," she called out before getting close. The man stood completely still as a photograph. Elena reached out with her left arm, and just as her hand was inches from his shoulder, he turned a full 180 in the blink of an eye and bit her forearm. He pivoted in the struggle as Elena screamed. It was possessed Matthew Triggers, biting her arm. Elena grabbed Matt's testicles with her free hand and started squeezing, digging her nails into his scrotum as she yanked. Matt growled and let go of her left arm with his teeth and used his hands to wrench her arm over the counter as he shoved her left hand into the toaster and pushed the button down. The toaster squeezed her hand as it turned on. Matt turned the dial up and immediately started strangling her with his bare hands. His hands were slick with blood, so he kept having to readjust his grip. Elena let go of Matt's testicles and reached for the knife block while her hand was cooking in the toaster. She grabbed the nearest handle, just as Matt lost grip of her neck. What she pulled out of the knife block was a cleaver. She swung the cleaver with all her might right into Demon Matt's neck. 2 swings, and Matt's head landed into the sink. Matt's decapitated head rolled around screaming. The body continued with the attack until Elena chopped at the shoulders. Matt's corpse was literally disarmed in seconds, then knocked over by Elena unplugging the toaster from jerking her left arm across. That toaster hit Matt's armless end of his corpse across the chest and dislodged Elena's melted and smoking hand from the frozen walls of that toaster. Matt's severed head began levitating for a few seconds as it screamed, "I'm gonna bite your tits off and puke them in your fucking mouth." Matt's severed head screamed. "Nuh-uh," Elena said, and grabbed Matt by the hair. She opened the microwave door and threw that foul-mouthed head in the microwave and turned it on high for 3 minutes. When the head bursted in the microwave like cheap ravioli, Matt's body writhed, urinated and defecated, gained an erection, and ejaculated excessively before falling completely still. Elena started sobbing, and before a fourth whimper could escape her vocal cords, her left arm moved of its own free will. The hand she earned and used to trust began flailing and started to punch her in the face and stomach. The bite wound turned from red to black as veins also blackened. The infection was starting to creep up her elbow. To save herself, she used the cleaver after pinning her hand down with both feet. She chopped above the elbow, where the blood had yet to fester. She screamed as she rinsed her stump. Then she turned on the stovetop. She used her belt as a tourniquet, and when the nearest burner was glowing red hot, she pressed her stump against the thing. Elena's severed arm started crawling out of the kitchen, and when she noticed, she picked up the cleaver again and hacked it into 2 pieces, chopping it at mid-forearm. The hand let out a little scream, though it had no mouth to do so.